and welcome in 2016. I wasn't supposed to make any videos in December, but guess what? I was also supposed to do them in November. So here we go. As you may remember, a while back I had LolitaWardrobe send me a dress and I was so happy with them. I said that I would buy from them again, and I put my money where my mouth is. And this is not a sponsored video. I spent my very own Dollarous kiss on this one. And I got the best that I said I would get, and I saw a cat print, so I kinda had to. Yeah. Also, DHL does not fucking work in Finland. Side note, I'm never using them again, but it's not the fault of LolitaWardrobe, and I've heard that in other countries they work well, but not in here. So, yeah. Also, if I look paler than usual, that's because I'm sick, but I want to open this right now, so yeah. Let's do this thing. And what would be a video if there wasn't a cat in my lap? So that's empty. Okay, I'm dropping everything. Okay, so here is the vest, which is the main reason I ordered, and it is from Infanta. And I originally wanted it in either blue, green or red, but all those were out in the biggest size. So I got black, but I think that in the end it's a good thing because then it will match more things, and I like to have my knee pants for OG to be different colors than black. So if I want to wear grey pants, then maybe a red vest wouldn't go, but black will always go with everything. And cats were eating the plastic, and that's loud. So here we have the vest, and it's beautiful. Ooh, the buttons are way more detailed than I thought they would be. And it looks like it could actually fit me because I have very wide shoulders and a wide rib cage. So I've been trying to look for a second-hand brand vests and jackets, and the bust is always 80 something or exactly 90, and I do not fit that. So yeah, lucky for off-brand and indie brand and custom size. This is XL, so it's not custom, but yeah, we'll see. And if this comes back to stock in other colors, if this size fits me, I'm gonna get those too. And the other thing that I bought has cats in it, because of course it does. I had decided that I wouldn't put plastic on the floor and the cats there. I decided that I wouldn't buy same themed prints, or like I would in general try to buy different things, because I almost bought 2 stained glass prints and then I stopped myself because I already have one. But I have 3 cat prints now, but they're all very different. I have one gothic and one classic, and this is steampunk, and they're different colors as well. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. It comes with a detachable collar and harness thingy, and please don't. So this is super soft. It's like fake suede. Ooh, I like that. And it has cat ears. Come on. Yeah, so that is the color, and these are the straps. I'm gonna show close-ups of everything in a bit. And here is the dress. It is a lovely colorway of reds and browns. And it has a wee bit of a lot of shirring in the back. So let's hope this fits. It looks like a nice size. And it has... The cats are adorable! And the print is really good quality. Okay, and I like the fabric that it's soft and quite thick, but apparently it still wrinkles a bit because this is quite wrinkly, but that is to be expected because it was just shipped to me, so it took a while to come. And the lace looks pretty and it's lined with cotton. I really prefer cotton lining, especially in winter, because silk, satin, I can't speak today, I'm sick, my brain doesn't work. The shiny, slippery kind of lining is really cold. So I always prefer cotton, and I always prefer thicker fabrics because I live in Finland. Yeah, this looks really pretty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show some close-ups, and then I'm going to show what these look like when worn. Okay, so here is the vest, all buttoned up. As you can see, it is from Infanta, size XL, and it came with a button and the tags. And I really like the print. They have one font for Infanta and then here another, which I think is quite hilarious. But I really like the circus theme, even though I really don't like circus print dresses or skirts, but I think that in a vest it's somehow fun. I don't know how to explain it. And here are the buttons, which are really adorable. And here is the back. I hope that this shows the color pretty well because the vest is a true black. It has lacing so that you can take it in to be the perfect size for you, and it also has a small swallowtail detail. The vest is fully lined, and I hope that here you can see a bit better the shape of the back. And the fronts also have small dips, and you're gonna see how this looks on in a bit, but I'm first gonna show close-ups of the skirt as well. Here is the skirt. And I'm gonna show close-ups of the print later, because that's easier to do when it's flat, but here are the buttons and the front. It does not have boning, but I think that that's actually a good thing, because usually when these have boning, it's plastic boning and that tends to bend really quickly, so I prefer that they don't have boning at all. So the straps are attached by buttons, and you have two options for size, and you can either crisscross them or have them go straight, so that also gives you length choice. And here is the shirring bit, and it really gives away. It's nice and stretchy, and the straps and the hood are made of kind of suede material, and I really like it. Here are the ears. You're gonna see how it looks on a lot better, and you can take the hood off with these buttons and you can have only the straps, or you can take the straps off and wear only the skirt. And here is the print. Again, excuse the wrinkles, this just arrived. The base print has clocks, jewelry, cogs, inks, feathers, letters, all kinds of steampunky motifs. And the main prints themselves have cats. And that is why I bought this. As you may have guessed, the print is absolutely gorgeous with all its detail. It's really pretty. And it says Neverland. And it has nice cotton lace as well as the trim, which is again the kind of fake suede kind of feel. And it is fully lined with cotton. Photo of the second cat. There are only 2 of these big frames because they are so big and they go around the skirt, and I think that 2 is absolutely enough when they are this beautiful. And it is from Soufflesong, I can't pronounce that, Neverland, Lolita Fashion, and the tag is not at the back waist but instead on the side seam, and I got size L. And here is the waist. I'm sorry if my hand is shaky, the camera with the light is super heavy, so I'm trying, guys. So again, the straps are detachable with buttons and the waist bit is lined with the same fabric. And the stretch is real. And we have the zipper. And this is what the skirt looks like on with the suspenders. Like I said, you can completely take these off as well. And then you have the collar. So how this works is that it has buttonholes in the front and you have these golden buttons here. So how you attach it is just put it over your shoulders and then put it on the buttons, and it looks like this. And I think it's really adorable, but you can take it off and have the straps either crisscrossed or go straight down, and it has a nice bit of stretch like I said. And yeah, I really like this skirt. It has lots of room for a really big petticoat. My super poofy petticoat is a bit too long for this one because it does come right above my knees. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is a smidge short, so my super petticoat you could see like a tiny bit of it, so I have to get a more poofier, shorter one, but this is very true to the size chart. I'll put the legit measurements and my measurements here so that you can kind of see how this would look on you. And I absolutely love it. I like how it can be obviously very steampunky, it can be cute with the collar, and I think that if you take the straps completely away, I could almost make a classic kind of coordinate with it, especially with the colors. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around a bit to see everything that I can come up with. But I absolutely love this. The fabric is really nice and thick and it's fully lined, and again it doesn't have boning in the front, but I actually think that that is a good thing. And yeah, I absolutely really love the skirt and I do recommend it. The only downside is that it takes 40 something weekdays to make, and apparently as a person who has a literature degree I cannot read to save my life, because that is the first thing in the description. It says how long it takes to make, because the vest was like it takes 3 days for them to ship to LolitaWardrobe and then they ship it to you, but this took forever to make, and that is something that I don't usually buy because I need everything right now. But I accidentally didn't read that and I bought it, but that is something I want to mention, that this takes 2 or 3 months to come to, because they make these after you order them, but that also means that they have custom sizing, so if you want it in a special size or length or anything, then they can make it for you. And here is the vest. I changed my blouse to a top color or a high color one so that it doesn't have anything to block the glorious, glorious vest. I absolutely love this. And like I said, it has a tiny swallowtail kind of detail, and you can really make it fit with the lacing. And I absolutely love this. Like I said, I am a bit bigger chested, so none of the brand vests fit me. If you see a vest, especially if it's by Alice and the Pirates and it accommodates a bust of around 95 centimeters and it's $150-ish, let me know, because I stock Lace Market, but the only ones that fit me are like $250 and I don't have that kind of money right now, so thank God for indie brands and custom sizing. So I absolutely love this vest. I'm going to wear the heck out of this and I'm super happy with it. And yeah, like I said, this is a review from LolitaWardrobe, and I can't remember the exact price of the items because I did place the order a while ago, so I'm gonna put those here, as well as how much I paid for shipping. Like I said, I chose DHL, which I am never doing again, because I've heard that it works wonders around the globe, but just not here in Finland, and they also took a random fee of 20 euros. For why, I do not know, but I had to pay it, and they said that they can contact me even though they have my email, and when I send them the information so that they can declare it, I also wrote my phone number, and still they dare to tell me that they couldn't contact me and they only come around 9 to 5 p.m. and I can't make a smaller window, and I will be working at some time during that window. So, and they couldn't bring it to my normal post office because apparently that's not how it works. So I had to try the next town to get it from a machine, and yeah, never again with DHL. But like I said, that's not LolitaWardrobe's fault, that is DHL's fault, and I heard that it works wonders elsewhere. But I just wanted to bitch about it because I'm still annoyed. But yeah, I was really happy with their service last time I ordered, and I mentioned that I wanted to get this vest from them, so now I did, and I paid with this with my very own money. And I just wanted to give a shout out because there are lots of sites. For example, I ordered from Cutieland when I was new, and that was just not a good experience. I do not recommend them. So when I do see a place, a reseller that is worth your attention and money, I like to mention it because it really makes things a lot easier. I hate dealing with shopping services, so that is awesome. I will link them down below. And yeah, this was a December video, even though I said I wouldn't make any in December, but I also said that I would make videos last month, and that kind of didn't happen. But the next videos will be in 2017 in January, so look out for those. And in the meantime, I wish you happy holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, if you celebrate anything, and I will see you in my next video.